Fortnite Season 4 looks incredible as we break down everything new in the official trailer, getting an early look at all the Season 4 sprites, incredible mythic weapons, and an official look at the entire Battle Pass launching in just a few days. You do not want to miss this. As Jonesy enters the world of video games crossovers, that's the theme for the next season and it's called Override. And this digital cartridge has a very important role in how the next season will actually change every single game. We get a look at some of the Battle Pass skins and collabs coming, including Crash Bandicoot, but looks a little bit too similar to this weird looking fox in my opinion. Spyro as a sidekick, what an amazing way to bring that game into Fortnite, because how would you be able to make him a skin? We'll take a closer look at all these Battle Pass skins later on in the video, as Jonesy and all of the characters are focusing on this. The OneUp Medallion, OneUp obviously giving you an extra life within the world of video games, but it seems everyone, including Geno, Jonesy, and even Sonic, want this OneUp Medallion. So what does it do? Well, we'll find out later in the trailer. As Jonesy runs towards his medallion, a giant Tetris block basically connects the world of video games into the world of Fortnite. As we can see, our very first look at a Bush Ranger sprite, and all the sprites that we'll be taking a look at have a slightly different design. I'm a little bit unsure on it. It's kind of like an 8-bit video game character design. You'll see it better in some of the other shots. Even more Battle Pass skins, including a Tetris skin that can actually be customizable and another female skin. But how are all these video game elements coming to the Fortnite island? Well, this is when everybody jumps into the portal and actually comes to the new Fortnite island. Come and take a look, because there's a lot of changes and it looks amazing, as Sonic is of course here. No, but this is actually like a digital version of Sonic, apparently with his DNA inside of him, and there's multiple Sonic characters, both good and bad, arriving on the island as he actually picks up the OneUp token, bring us into the Sonic POI within the map. And take a look at this. We've got Dr. Eggman hiding in the background. We've got Shadow. I've always preferred Shadow over Sonic, no offense. Pac-Man clouds in the sky, and another new sprite in the form of the Sonic Sprite again. You see where I mean by like the sort of neon colored edge design to all of these sprites? It seems that the Sonic Sprite will give you the Sonic Sprint ability, the arms behind the back, and you also get an early look at the Green Hill's infamous Sonic Ring. As the trailer continues, it gives you a better look at this area, as you can actually do a Sonic loop-to-loop. And oh my goodness, people, we take a closer look at this weird like Tesla rack item in the background here in a minute, with Sonic choppers in the water here. We got zip lines returning. We got the bounce pads from Sonic. If you jump in them, they'll fire you up in the air. And I already spot a secret cave here that will surely contain amazing loot, right? It's just one of the new POIs on the Season 3 island, as we get a better look at the full map in a minute. And look at this, Persona, another video game collaboration coming during Season 4 with a new sprite in the form of Tails. The Tails sprite is an amazing ability. The Dr. Eggman cloud hiding in the background with no confirmation as to whether or not Tails will actually be a skin or not. He actually gives the ability to hover a little bit like balloons, but with a little bit more control, as we get a better look of the island. You can see that weird Tesla thing in the middle of the island. You can see all of the Green Hill Zone area, a brand new temple area. Battlewoods just exists, and it seems to be like the evil domain over in this corner as well. So lots of map changes happening. So we're about to be introduced to a very unique mechanic within the new season. A closer look at the sort of evil area on the island, and then also a Pac-Man little Easter egg area within the beach. And then another close look at the temple area, which all looks amazing. The island will actually change depending on these video game cartridges. As you can see, a golden one drops in here that says KO. And you can see the little icon here that says pickaxe and a death symbol. They show off the effects of this cartridge with this like a 2D pixel side-by-side fight animation between Jonesy and one of the Battle Pass skins. You can also see the background, a brand new sprite, and they go to fight each other rather than actually fight. Jonesy pulls out the pickaxe. Now in the background, I want to point out the Klombo Sprite. Oh my gosh, I think this and the PD sprite are my top 2 and my top 3 Fortnite characters that I wanted to be sprites, and he is going to be a sprite next season. Have to wait until the season launches on Thursday to find out what he does. And again, with that video game style look to him, notice what Jones is about to do as he pulls out his pickaxe. Boom, it one shot killed her. When these game cartridges are active, it will add an effect to the entire map. So you got to watch out, as we've also got Mega Man here, a Mega Man blaster weapon. You can see it's got 2 charges thanks to the UI at the bottom of the screen. And when we see it in the action, it looks crazy. Picking up the Klombo Sprite, dashing around, firing off his charge. Both Pac-Man and Jonesy are using his blaster. Dude, this is absolute cinema. As we move into a new area here and take a look, there's like Tetris blocks already within the buildings, Tetris blocks falling, but notice what happens when these Tetris blocks actually connect. And don't overlook another sprite hiding in the back here. So many sprites being shown off in this trailer. Don't forget, we've got all 5 of the community sprites that won the competition also coming next season, and the sprite garden, which will let you play and interact with all the sprites that you got this season, because almost all of them will get voted for next season. So make sure you're collecting as many as you can before the season's over, because as we head towards these Tetris blocks, we get a closer look at another of the Battle Pass skins. There seems to be a Mario Kart inspired skin with a Meowsu's cart, and there's a few Nintendo inspired skins. Seems like Nintendo aren't working with Fortnite to make anything official and kind of ripped it off and done a similar version of it. We'll take a closer look at the Battle Pass segment in a minute. And this skin right here is also fully customizable on one of the Tetris skins. As these Tetris blocks connect, you can see they all link together. Also gives a healing effect. As we go into the next season, we have a hacker sprite on the back with a new dual wielding SMG, which looks insane. Drachi weapons from Cyberpunk 2077. There's so many more collabs coming this season that aren't even shown in the trailer. The SMGs are powerful, taking down this car really quickly, and another cartridge is activated. You can see here yet another effect indicated in the bottom right corner, completely changing how that game will play out as we go in and see a new weapon here. This is an 8-bit shotgun. This is so cool. Look at this. It's giving you a score. It even has like classic gaming controls on the side and slots for cartridges to go inside as well. Apologies, I'm losing my voice. I sound ill, but gotta bring you guys this news and content. This weapon could potentially save the score that you get with it to compete with your friends on the leaderboard and show off just how good you are with this new gaming shotgun. As we go into the next scene, we get another look returning Street Fighter skins, which is awesome to see, and a new sprite, which is actually, believe it or not, from a game made by Epic years ago. This is the Jack Rabbit sprite, with this sprite giving you the ability to double jump. So powerful. There's even more to uncover though here as we take a closer look at it in action. Jump and boom, expert. That's sick. You actually get ratings for how cool your kills are. There's another game cartridge, comes down with OneUp as the effect, and it just seems like it drops a load of OneUp medallions for the entire map. Dude, games are going to be crazy. Don't forget, the season launches this Thursday on August the 20th. I'll be covering everything new here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe. We're getting a better look at all the bad guys this season. Eggman is back working with Geno, and this is actually 99 Nights in the Forest, the very first Roblox and Fortnite collaboration. The deer that you're trying to escape through the nights is going to be a bad skin with Geno here. We're about to get a closer look at him working alongside Dr. Eggman. What an insane lineup of baddies coming together. Geno seems to be getting corrupted. By the way, if we take a close look as he takes the OneUp Medallion, he's starting to get red eyes. His hair is going more white, and he definitely looks a lot older. Looks like the OneUp Medallion almost turns into like a boss as he gets loads of health, loads of shield, and again shoots at Jonesy. This caused him to get a jump scare and wake up in the hospital bed. He's alive. A close look at the Klombo Sprite and also the King Crown Sprite. Connected more likely actually getting wins, and specifically Crown wins. This is going to be one for the sweats with nice get well thank you cards from Crash Bandicoot, Peely, and even the deer saying hope you survive the night. That's hilarious. When taking a closer look at Peely's reaction to his best friend Jonesy being alive, he shrugs his shoulder and goes back to playing video games. Excuse me, Peely? Are we serious right now? Taking a closer look at the Battle Pass, there's some really good things and some things that people aren't liking, including me. Sonic is obviously in there. He's an awesome character, but his head's massive. he's kind of like a pay to lose. As cool as he is, there's an official Fortnite and Sonic comic that explains the backstory a little bit about how all of these games are coming to Fortnite, and specifically why Sonic is one of the main parts of it. We know Shadow and Eggman are going to be skins, and also Knuckles will be skins as well, but they'll be coming to the item shop, not the battle pass. The only thing that I asked for is that we get the Supersonic style, which literally turns him into glowing yellow and makes him look amazing. The Tetris skin we saw throughout the trailer and basically has tons of customization options, allowing you to pick Fortnite skins that turn them into like this blocky Tetris style skin, very similar to the Toonfish skin that we had, where you could find unblocks around the island to unlock different styles. It was super hard to get all of these unlocked, and even I didn't do all of them, so it's one of those things we'll definitely be grinding out next season to get everything unlocked. Things get a bit weird when you take a close look at the Adventurous skin and also the Racer skin. Both of these are very obviously inspired by Nintendo, and clearly Epic want Nintendo in their game. Nintendo said the only way that collab with Fortnite is if the Nintendo characters could only be seen on Nintendo consoles, as in Switch, and nothing else. This is what they said years ago, and we've not had a collab since. So instead, Fortnite made their very own Link skin from Legend of Zelda and their own racing skin from Mario Kart. I really like the Link skin, and I love the Mario Kart emote traversable car. Seriously, Nintendo, we want your actual characters in the game. We then have a few original generic skins, like the soldier, who seems to be one of the bad guys this season, and it is inspired with modern armor, but actually is a Black Knight logo on him. One of the Spy girls and also one of the Street Fighter girls, showing a lot of shapes. Fortnite just leaning into it because it must be making millions and millions from how many people are buying these girls' skins. Now, the biggest and baddest skin is Geno himself, with multiple styles with the helmet and helmet off. He is back as the new main bad guy, having teamed up with the Dark Voyager, now bringing in 99, Dat the Forest, and Dr. Eggman to work alongside him, with no 0 point on the island anymore. Instead, that giant evil Tesla looking object, that's the battle pass skins, and this is the official final key art for the season. And you can see why people are a little bit disappointed with the battle pass. Crash Bandicoot is not in the battle pass, Spyro's not in the battle pass, Pac-Man's not in the battle pass, Shadow's not in the battle pass, Sora from Kingdom Hearts isn't in the battle pass, Eggman's not in the battle pass, Persona's not in the battle pass, and there's even more collabs in here. They've only given us Sonic. I think a lot of us expected of the theme and all of the leaks that the battle pass would be stacked with collabs. Instead, if you head over to the item shop, check the bottom right hand corner and enter code Nick Neo. Make sure that green tick appears, because with the battle pass launching in just a few days time, they're instead going to be drip feeding a load of these gaming collabs to the item shop throughout the season, which is going to be really exciting, but makes for a fairly underwhelming battle pass, I'm afraid. Let me know if you agree. Regardless, I'm excited for the new sprites, the map changes, the mythics look insane. To make sure you don't miss anything before the season ends, click on the screen here to watch a video over me explaining everything you need to do before the season ends, including how to get easy XP and all of these really rare sprites. So thank you for watching. Just a few days to go now. I'm so excited for this season. But anyways, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.